Floyd, Kid Austin. Schofield cracks chins like dry twigs. He also solves ring puzzles quicker than most men tie a glove, but one-punch power alone never built a throne. When a scholar's brain and a street fighter's brutality shake hands, even seasoned champions start wondering if they picked the wrong career. 18 fights, 18 wins, 12 violent knockouts. He once dropped a former world title challenger 4 times in 111 seconds. Hall of Famer Oscar De La Hoya raves, Kid Austin blends Roy Jones' speed with Mayweather ring IQ and the hunger of Chavez at 18. That's not hype. That's a living legend stamping gold approval.
But I want to show that, like, I'm just not a knockout puncher.
Getting inside with the hand speed and the power.
I got some skill in there.
His father, Floyd Sr., were Sergio in the past. So I think it's...
People, I just think I just throw power shots.
Yet the best number hides off paper. 0. As in, 0 nights wasted on luxury before goals are met. While most prospects chase cameras, Schofield chases sparring rounds. He re-watches them at half speed, jotting mistakes into a red notebook labeled unpaid tuition. Tonight, you'll see how a hungry child from Jersey streets grew into America's most talked-about lightweight, and why his next chapter could flip the entire 135-pound chessboard. Jersey City, 2002. The Greenville section offers more liquor stores than playgrounds, more cracked sidewalks than crosswalks. Floyd Jeremiah Schofield enters a world that already feels like the late rounds of a bruising fight. Dad, Floyd Sr., hangs drywall by day, wipes sweat off gym ropes by night, stretches pennies until they squeal. Winter 2006 brings a busted furnace, a landlord with a frozen heart, and a silent midnight move. Father and son roll south in a rattling Honda Civic, chasing warmer air and cheaper rent. They reach Austin, Texas, with $97, a cooler of peanut butter sandwiches, and one address: R&R Boxing Gym. Coach strikes a barter. He'll mop floors and fix lights if they can sleep on the ring canvas. 5-year-old Floyd practices footwork by day, curls up under a heavy bag's shadow by night, and discovers that the smell of canvas glue is what opportunity tastes like. Dinner often means food pantry beans or 2 bananas split with a plastic knife. Dad reframes it. Every empty stomach buys grit money can't fake. Hunger, here, is both teacher and fuel. One dusty evening, a beat-up VHS titled Sugar Ray Robinson, Greatest Hits flickers across an old TV. Floyd rewinds the same pivot hook until the tape wheezes. Sugar Ray becomes scripture. His photo hangs above the ring like a family crest. Father and son bow to it before lights out. Training is do-it-yourself. Tractor tires double as shoulder stations.
I don't know much about his amateur background, but I do know he's got a deep amateur pedigree. And like you always like to say, not playing with your food.
Yeah.
He don't play with his food.
Gallon jugs filled with gravel become hand weights. A cracked mirror taped to plywood turns into a reflex wall. Dad grins. If you can't afford equipment, borrow creativity from physics. By age 7, Kid Austin wins his first local smoker. By 11, he stacks Silver Gloves trophies like Lego bricks. By 15, he's squeezed 160 amateur bouts into weekends his classmates spend at the mall. Final tally: 180 wins, 20 losses, each defeat earning its own notebook page. Opponent's trick, my error. Fix on Monday. Summer vacations turn into sparring safaris. A 15-hour drive lands them in Vegas for rounds with Devin Haney. Next week, Newark for sessions with Shakur Stevenson. Adrian Broner gives the kid 2 quick rounds in Cincinnati, then jokes, "The boy sees punches before the thought even leaves your shoulder." Quick poll below. When raw talent meets road trip mileage, what matters more, miles or mentors?
Y una velocidad relampagueante, ¿no la vio?
Drop your answer while we roll on. March 2020, the pandemic slams doors on amateur events. 19-year-old Floyd studies one choice: turn pro or let prime years drift. He signs a symbolic $1 contract and whispers, "Legacy starts now. Money can chase me later." September, San Antonio. Seats are spaced for safety. Commentators wear masks. Opponent Richard Esquibel outweighs Floyd by 10 pounds and sneers at weigh-in. Bell rings. 107 seconds later, Esquibel is exploring dreamland. The ref waving frantically. Commentator Barry Tompkins mutters, "The kid fights like he's already 30. Ambition loves volume." Over the next 22 months, Floyd rattles off 8 fights, 6 violent stoppages. Trainers slow the footage and marvel at the movement. Slide in, shovel hook to liver, pivot out before receipts arrive. They call it ghost walking. Fight#8 supplies a first real gut check. ABF Intercontinental Defense versus iron-chinned Juan Antonio Lopez. 6 rounds of jab hook uppercut art stack, 70 unanswered punches before the ref steps between. Lopez slides to his stool, asking what state he's in. Monday morning, Golden Boy Promotions calls. Oscar De La Hoya flies father and son to LA, shows off Canelo's mural and Hopkins's trunks, then slides a multi-year deal across polished wood. Floyd requests one unusual clause: "Let me pick one dangerous opponent every year. No baby food." Oscar laughs. Throwback spirit signed. Promotional debut pits him against ex-IBF champ Rodrigo Guerrero. Floyd chooses brains over fury. Touch, touch, blast. After 5 one-sided rounds, Guerrero's corner waves the towel. CompuBox counts 102 landed punches to Guerrero's 17. Analyst Chris Mannix quips, "That wasn't a fight. That was an unpaid clinic."
Nice left hand there, and that will send his opponent to...
Under Armour ships prototype boots in Austin Skyline colors. DAZN orders extra slow-mo cameras. Barbershop debates sprout. Is Kid Austin America's next lightweight hope? Hype, of course, always wants fresh fuel. Enter Daniel Bad Boy Rosas, loud trash talker, 2-time title challenger. Rosas vows to barbecue the hype train. Fight night lasts 57 seconds. Slip left, hook right. Rosas folds like a rusty lawn chair. #57 seconds trends above NBA highlights for 2 days. Retention spark. Do lightning KOs prove greatness or hide unanswered questions? Hit comment now. Your take might pop up in our next episode. Greatness needs friction. Alberto Mercado volunteers, a rugged Puerto Rican southpaw. Round 2, overhand right on the temple, knockdown. Yet Mercado rises and claws back. Rounds 4-10 turn into chess. Schofield coasts, scores, studies. Judges, 190, shutout. He proves he can cruise when fireworks fizzle. Tape review at dawn reveals a habit, admiring his work half a second too long. New drill, throw 5 punches, pivot 90 degrees, guard up before exhaling. Efficiency becomes king. July night in San Antonio, 17,000 fans roar. Opponent Haskell Rhodes absorbs a clinic. Double hook cross buckles knees. Blood drips by round 3. Round 7, accidental head clash slices Floyd's right eye. He licks the blood, smirks. Enough to count the rounds I'm winning. #bloodlick hits 30 million impressions.
Kid Austin, he's a throwback fighter. He's a fast puncher. He's a strong puncher. His reflexes are cat-like. He's actually my favorite fighter today.
Under Armour launches Austin Grit Gear, sub $40 by Floyd's demand, so gym rats don't pay hype tax. Sold out in 72 hours. December, Toyota Center, Houston. Veteran Ricardo Lopez experiences 151 of horror. 4 knockdowns. Referee mercy. Post-fight mics press about Jojo Diaz trash talk. Floyd shrugs. After tonight, he'll whisper my name. Diaz's timeline falls silent. Then comes chaos. Esturi Suero turns a bout into a wrestling match. Leg grabs, slam, low blow. Immediate DQ. Floyd bows all 4 sides and notes. Storms show which roofs leak. Mine's bone dry. Still, frustration tightened his shoulders. He hires sports psychologist Dr. Lisa Tran to script random pressure drills. Mitt sessions sprinkle surprise commands. Ropes, corner, switch, adapt or eat. March 2025, Albuquerque altitude. Mexican warhorse, Rene, El Bravo, Giron, brings anvils for fists. Rounds 1-5, pure boxing class. Round 11, in-pocket slugfest. An unseen left clips Floyd behind the ear. First pro knockdown. Crowd gasps.
A lot of drill work too when it comes to the gym.
Oh, and opening round. Kids Austin.
He beats the count at 4, clinches, jabs, breathes. Final cards 118, 109, 118, 109, 116, 111. Backstage, he sighs. Ego stole the steering wheel. Giron charged tuition. From that night, training camps grow scientific. Altitude base. Big Bear runs at dawn. Pool sprints. anaerobic conditioning minus joint wear, traffic jam sparring, 3 fresh partners per round, each with a different style, nutrition, oatmeal, berries, eggs, grilled chicken and avocado, salmon dinners, whole milk shakes, recovery, Epsom salt baths, 8-hour sleep blocks, dad guards bedtime like Fort Knox. The engine upgrades show in numbers: resting heart 39 BPM, mile splits at 6 minutes, 100 power shots around without fade. Yet, data is just ink. The mirror test shows eyes bright, waist tight, spirit volcanic. Next litmus test: Tevin Farmer, former champion, Philly shell artist, 30-plus wins, master of slick. Beat him and Kid Austin becomes mandatory for the WBA belt. Lose, and he tumbles back to prospect status.
There's not a lot of side-to-side head movement by Guerrero.
At all.
And that's the part I'm talking about. He's getting anxious. He's crowded.
Camp relocates to Colorado Springs. Thin air for thick lungs. Morning trails climb steep switchbacks. VO2 max trackers beep approval. Afternoon barn sessions smell of hay and leather. Skill stations: freeze the shell, feint jab, shoulder roll check. Once farmer's right shoulder pauses, hammer the liver. Own the outside, step outside the southpaw lead, and spear the uppercut through the gap. Odd combos: 3-punch, 5-punch bursts to disrupt counters. Body bank: every round deposits at least 10 rib shots. Late withdrawals pay interest. Strength coach Faris Fatah swaps big deadlifts for explosive kettlebell swings, sled drags, and resistance band punches. Snap over stack. Father times reaction light drills. Lights flash random colors. Kid must slip, block, or fire a counter in under 0.3 seconds. Fail: 10 burpees. Sports mind work goes deeper. Dr. Tran simulates chaos. Sudden music blares mid-round. Lights flicker. Cornermen shout false cues. Goal: keep pulse under 140. Floyd learns to inhale through his nose, exhale through a grin, and reboot focus on command. Mid-video jolt. Think slick defense beats raw explosiveness? Type shell if you back Farmer. Fire if you ride with Kid Austin. Let's see who wins the comment rounds. While Farmer sharpens across the map, the rest of the 135-pound jungle prowls. Gervonta Tank Davis, ambush artist, single left uppercut ends nights for good. To beat Tank, Schofield must stick and move like Prime Mosley, never pausing inside the danger halo.
Body wants to work that jab back into the ropes. Then go to the body. Going straight to the body.
Devin Haney, jab surgeon with clinch smarts. Fights like boxing's Google Calendar, everything scheduled. Kid Austin needs irregular rhythms, odd number flurries, and body digs that erase footwork. Keyshawn Davis, Olympic Polish plus street swagger. Hands flow like water downhill. Fight IQ tests meet athletic quizzes. Answer sheet better be waterproof. Edwin de los Santos, Southpaw Dynamite. One opening equals lights out. Against him, head movement drills matter like oxygen. Each rival offers a different riddle. Fans love to ask, does Kid Austin own enough toolboxes to solve them all? Or will one specialty wrench strip his momentum? Belt politics add spice. WBA, WBC, IBF orders shuffle monthly. Saudi purses tempt shortcuts. Vegas casinos favor rankings. Streaming giants crave knockouts. Navigating that maze is half fight, half negotiation. Floyd's stance: line them up. I'm allergic to soft touches. Words are cheap. Camp choices prove intent. Dangerous sparring. Altitude pain. Random command mitt drills. Algorithms notice effort. Hashtags bloom. Hash brains. And bang. Late year Vegas air is electric. Posters show chess pieces colliding with thunderbolts. Brains versus blades. Exact date stays fluid. Commissions, networks, and fate can all shift. But contracts say winter at the Garden Arena. 7-figure base purse, upside on streaming. Winner claims mandatory slot. Loser restarts line. Weigh-in morning. Both fighters scale 134 plus change. Stone faces, no extra words. Odds makers post nearly even odds. Kid Austin, 120. Farmer plus 100. Twitter drips predictions. Barbershops argue footwork angles. Floyd's fight night blueprint, stripped of jargon. Set the pace early. Fast jab. Command center ring.
The upset, the knife comes, trimmed in black.
Impressive when he goes down to the body, digs down, stood down right there. Very smart by Schofield.
Schofield got there.
Afraid of coming in and exploding.
He's in a bit of trouble. The ledge, he is barely staying up.
Bank the first 3 rounds. Target the belt line. Body hooks tax farmers slick legs. Debt comes due after round 6. Keep combos odd. 3s and 5s. Even numbers are counter traps. Pivot out rule. Never stand in farmer's pocket longer than a heartbeat. Dad whispers, fast feet, calm mind, hungry heart. Dr. Tran adds, breathe like water, strike like lightning. Last engagement push. Predict the outcome, decision, stoppage, or upset. Post it now before the bell rings. Bell sounds. Round 1. Kid wins center, stamps jab. Round 3. First body hook lands with a thud the balcony hears. Round 5. Farmer's shell slows a fraction. Floyd sneaks an uppercut inside. Championship rounds loom. Will youth break veteran craft, or will craft teach a harsh lesson? Win or lose, one truth shines. Floyd. Kid Austin Schofield isn't a puncher who learned to think. He's a thinker who learned to punch holes in walls. Poverty forged fuel. Mercado taught patience. Rhodes ignited showmanship. Suero tested composure. Giron hammered humility. Now a slick master stands in his path. If Kid Austin passes this exam, the lightweight map reshuffles overnight. American star power returns, title grids quiver, and the long-rumbled clash with Tank or Haney inches from rumor to calendar. If he fails, the rebuild begins on Monday, because that's how Schofields work. So, fight fans, when the winter lights hit Vegas and the first bell echoes, will the chess-playing bruiser from Austin plant a new flag at 135? Or will a slick craftsman remind him that brains alone aren't enough? Drop your verdict, smash subscribe, jab the bell, because the next swing of Kid Austin's journey could land before you even finish this sentence.